How's everybody doing today? Okay, so I guess, despite the fact that I'm like a wreck here, I woke up this morning and was just kind of thinking about the 4th of July, and I just kind of started putting stuff down on paper, and I was letting Mike read it as I was writing it, and then I started talking to you guys about it a little bit, and you guys were wanting to hear it. So here goes. Freedom isn't free. Are we really as free as we believe we are? People get bent out of shape if they see a kid on the side of the road trying to sell water, or if they see a family out having a barbecue. Used to be that running your own business was encouraged and thriving, and now it seems that all the big corporations have made that a thing of the past. The cost of living keeps going up, but the wages don't. Most are barely scraping by. If you do have to get a new car or some other high-priced item, most of the time you have no choice but to buy it on credit and spend the majority of the rest of your life trying to pay off that debt. It keeps you in the endless cycle of being a slave. This is not how the American dream began. Everything has a law, regulation, and taxes attached. It doesn't benefit we the people, though. It benefits those in power. Oh, they bitch and complain that they only make $250,000, and that's not a fair wage for what they do. But the everyday Joe isn't supposed to want a higher minimum wage. But the people in power will sit there and say that there isn't enough money to fix the infrastructure. Do you really think that we believe that? But oh, let's go bomb this country and that country. Why is it that the parents have to sign a form if they don't want their children to get vaccines? That should be a choice. And if you choose not to, you should not be looked at as the devil. Let's demonize weed, but it's okay to go to the doctor and get put on 10 different meds that more times than not do more harm than good. What happened is most just fell in line with what they wanted, and oh, they are here to protect us. When really, while you were busy fighting over what boxes to put somebody in, what labels to give them, and what group you want to hate today, they just sit back, laugh, and get away with whatever the fuck they want. Sound like tyranny, anyone? Freedom isn't free. People, oh shoot, I lost my, oh shoot, it scrolled back up. Hang on, I lost. People say that you don't have the right to bitch if you don't vote. Voting doesn't mean shit anymore. It's just something people say to demonize you for not voting. It used to mean something, but now it doesn't mean shit. They already have their minions picked out whether you vote or not. Most in power are in the club anyway. They will do whatever they are told. We are all human beings. We all bleed. We all have struggles. We all have dreams. And we have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. No one has any right to infringe on any of that. You wouldn't like it if some random stranger just walked up to you and started telling you what to do. How is that any different for the people running this country? We have to take a lot of our personal responsibility back. We can't just blame someone else for the choices that we make. Anymore, everything is always someone else's fault. It's easier just to blame it on someone else than to look in the damn mirror and stare at that reflection looking back. We don't all have to agree with other people's life choices, but that is their freedom. The only person that you should be judging is the one looking back at you in the mirror. You shouldn't be mad because someone doesn't think the same way that you do. You should be infuriated at the fact that these people in power are wiping their asses with the Constitution and spitting on the forefathers' graves. All for money and not for the greater good of the country and its people, running this country into the ground. What happened to the human in humanity? And that is what I have to say about that. That's the thing about my writing. I'm not one of those people that can just sit down and write daily. I really wish I could, but it just kind of comes out like that, and I put it down, and that's it. And I just went with it, and that's just how it came out. And I'm not one to usually share stuff like that, but after I saw y'all's y'all wanting to hear that, I was like, well, I'm just gonna go with it and just put myself out there, and whatever. But that's just what kind of came to me, and I appreciate y'all listening to me. Maybe I might start doing that on a more regular basis on DLive, because that didn't kill me too much. I don't think I got an ulcer, but but anyway, it's kind of hard for me to. I've never been one to really share my writing that much, but I figured this was a good time to kind of share that. And
you did great, babe.
I don't know what happened. It like scrolled up or something, and I lost my place. And I'm like, oh crap! But
you did fine.
Whatever. But I'm seeing y'all's comments now, and I'm glad y'all liked it, and I'll probably have to start doing that on a more regular basis now.